Alright, welcome to what I'm calling the first episode of What's in My Garage. It's kind of a side thing that I'm going to be doing. Every time I have something different in my garage, we'll talk about it and what I'm doing. But obviously, the first one that I'm doing this on is this 1970 Bug. And show you what I've done to it. Not much, just freshening up. It's been sitting for a couple years or so. So just cleaning it up, really. Not much. But I thought it was a pretty cool car because if you're a Volkswagen person like I am, you look at it and you're like, cool, it's a Bug. But stare a little longer, you start to see things that are a little different. So we'll get into those. I'll show you what's going on with this. So this is CHACHO. Like I said, a 1970 Volkswagen Bug. But there's some things that are inconsistent with the 1970 Bug. From what I understand, this thing was built in Chicago, I believe. Not sure when. Don't really know a whole lot about it. It's just my buddy's Bug that I had to freshen up, did some fluids. Window over here, it's got power windows. The window fell off the track. Got that all back together. And some things like this bumper here. It's got a later model bumper with the turn signals in it. Bigger brackets on the outside, which would be consistent with a 70, but this looks to be an early shell to me because it's got the smaller windows. 65, they got taller. So it's got an early shell, later model hood and fenders and apron, late model bumper, early style fuel tank and filler. Later model would have the door on the side. It's got a pretty fat stereo system in it. But then you'll notice also it's got the wide five lug pattern, which on a 70 it would have a 4 lug. So this is a link pin front end, not a ball joint front end. Swing axle rear end, not an IRS pan. So it's kind of a trip. I think these are actually late model hood hinges too, if I'm not mistaken. Let's move to the back and I'll show you some more. Now right off the bat you can see it's got these big old tail lights that are, I believe it's called like an elephant print tail light. Those are consistent with a later 70s model. And then this looks to be about right, about a 70 bumper. Then we have a convertible deck lid with the louvers in the deck lid. Got some custom stuff here. Those wouldn't be that way. That's cool. Later model deck lid, like I said. They did a late model rear apron where it goes over the exhaust pipes instead of two little cutouts. I do have a nice, shiny, pretty motor in here, all the chrome with the dual carbs, single port. That's pretty cool. You got the 1-wire alternator. But yeah, I mean, there's some things when you first look at it, you're like, oh, that's a cool Bug. And it is a cool Bug. when you know what you're looking at, it starts to change. You're like, what is that? Wait a minute. It's got an antenna here, which I don't know if somebody just installed that, added it, or if that's a factory deal, but I know it's not factory to this model. Nice roof rack, the trim. So these are also later model door handles. The other ones would pinch in here. So that's different too. Let's go on the inside and check it out. So as you can see, it's got a steel dash, all metal dash, and it's got the trim that runs along the center with the handle up on there. A later model, a 70 or newer, I think 69 actually, 68 or 69, the dash would be foam, molded foam over the dash, not all that metal. So that's an early deal. That's pretty sweet. You can see he's got the double din pop out and a single din, but with the screen, display screen. And then if you look in the back here, it's got some major sound going on. It's molded into the, I don't know if you can see it. No. Anyway, you got these kick panels down here with the speakers. Let's see if we can get through there. Speakers in the panels back there. Somebody did a lot of work to this thing. It's pretty sweet. I like it. But yeah, it's not just a standard bug, that's for sure. But it's got some pretty cool features. Let's see, here's that. I was talking about how the apron goes over the exhaust. Usually they would just do like a little loop over each one. This one's got one long one, like a Porsche style. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's a pretty cool bug. Get you in here better so you can see these guys. They're all molded in. Slumping. So we have a Jetta rear bench, Mini Cooper front buckets. But they did aftermarket tracks. It's nice, slides real easy. Nice and adjustable. We got this cool mirror off the trim. And then see right here is where your fuel door would be on a later model. So it's just pretty cool little things. Only the trained eye would see. We got these big old fog lights. Looks pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of Herbie. And then they did this like fiberglass valance down here. It's kind of sporty look. Pretty cool. But so that's CHACHO. That's what's in my garage. Pretty cool deal. I'll probably be sending this one out today and on to the next one. Stay tuned to see what's in my garage next time. Can't ever tell. But there's always something new, I figure. That's why I started this thing. All right. Take it easy. Next one.
I'm fancy, I'ma put it all on display. I'm a trendsetter, I'll be reinventing the wave. I'm fancy, take a look, I'll show you the way. Got the laws of the universe holding the weight. I'm fancy, put me up as one of the greats. Let it flow, all I had to do was leave it to fate. I'm fancy, I was put on earth to create. I'm feeling good right now, yeah, you know what they say. I'm fancy, ain't trying to fool you, I'm moving. Everybody looking at me when I pull up. Everybody wanna know just how I do it. I go and tell them what I know and keep moving. I'm rolling around with all this new money. When I pull out the cash, hit attract all the honeys. We only live once, gotta run it. My head to my feet so put it all on display. I'm a trendsetter, I'll be reinventing the